Deep in the heart of the desert, where the sun blazes fiercely and the sands stretch endlessly, an old man lived with his 3 sons. They were a close-knit family, bound by love and tradition. He had a large herd of camels, which were his most prized possessions. Camels are very important in the desert. They are often called the ships of the desert. They can travel long distances without needing much water, making them invaluable. They can carry heavy loads, transporting goods across the vast, arid landscape. The old man loved his sons very much. He cherished every moment spent with them. He wanted to share his wealth with them, ensuring they would be well taken care of after he was gone. One day, the old man died. His passing left a void in the hearts of his sons. He left behind a will, a carefully written document that outlined his final wishes. The will said how to divide his camels among his sons, ensuring fairness and respect for his legacy. The oldest son should get half the camels, a significant portion to honor his role as the eldest. The middle son should get 1/3 of the camels, a fair share to support his family. The youngest son should get 1/9 of the camels, a modest portion to help him start his own journey in life. The sons were deeply saddened by the passing of their father. His absence left a void in their hearts. They missed him very much and felt lost without his guidance. But amidst their grief, they faced a pressing issue. They needed to divide their father's camels. The old man had left behind 17 camels, a number that posed a unique challenge. This made it very difficult to divide the inheritance fairly among the brothers. How do you find half of 17 camels? The math just didn't add up. How do you find 1/3 or 1/9 of 17? The fractions were perplexing. The sons tried to divide the camels. They argued and argued, each one proposing different solutions, but they could not find a solution. The brothers tried everything that they could think of. They tried dividing the camels into different groups, hoping to find a fair division. They even considered selling some of the camels and dividing the money, but that didn't feel right. But nothing seemed to work. Every attempt ended in frustration and disappointment. The fractions in their father's will made the division seem impossible, leaving the brothers in a state of despair. The sons were very frustrated. They decided to ask for help. They went to see the village elder. The village elder was a wise man. He listened carefully to their problem. He thought for a long time. The elder knew the old man. He knew the old man loved his sons, and he wanted to find a fair solution. The elder stroked his beard. He closed his eyes. The solution was simple, elegant, and clever. The sons waited patiently, watching the elder with a mix of hope and apprehension. They trusted his wisdom. The wise man smiled, his eyes twinkling with a deep understanding of life's complexities. He told the sons to bring all the camels together, knowing that a solution was within reach if they worked as one. He then added his own camel to the group, a gesture that seemed simple but held profound significance. Now there were 18 camels, a number that suddenly made the impossible division possible. The wise man said, "Now it is easy to divide the camels." His voice carried the weight of years of experience and insight. The oldest son took half, which was 9 camels. He marveled at how effortlessly the problem was solved. The middle son took 1/3, which was 6 camels. He too was amazed at the simplicity of the solution. The youngest son took 1/9, which was 2 camels. He couldn't believe how easily the numbers worked out. They all had their share, each brother satisfied with the fairness of the division. What was left? Just 1 camel. The wise man's camel. It was as if the camel had never been added. He took his camel back and went home. The sons were amazed, their hearts filled with gratitude and respect. They thanked the wise man for his help, realizing that wisdom often comes from the simplest of actions. They learned a valuable lesson that day, one that would stay with them for the rest of their lives. Even the most difficult problems can have simple solutions if only we take a step back and look at them from a different perspective. Sometimes all it takes is a little creativity and a willingness to find common ground. The brothers would never forget this lesson in wisdom and unity.